Hello people, welcome to the Core College of Real Estate YouTube channel. One thing that all real estate agents have in common is the freedom that this business entails. You can work whenever, wherever with the benefits of no time clock to punch and no strict hours to abide by. However, core member, this could be a recipe for disaster. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the Core College of Real Estate YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. You might read a little before bed, spend most of your day ruminating on social media, and turn to Netflix once you get home. And before you know it, the day is over without having accomplished anything productive. Routine is the sign of someone ambitious. The most important skills for success are being able to plan and execute. Don't let procrastination take over. You need to produce and prospect your business in order to make it a profitable career. If you don't work on your leads, the business won't last more than a few years. Successful real estate agents set up daily schedules for their business and make time for the tasks that need to be accomplished. Always begin with professional and personal end results. The goal is to begin at the end and work backward. Ask yourself what your real estate goals are. Afterwards, schedule the time to produce the results. Some of the ways you might answer this question include: when considering the average home in your market to set a goal, consider how much money you want to earn and work out how many houses you need to sell. You need to weigh the amount of money you might be ignoring by not working in real estate, and then restrict your work hours if it will leave you with more time. With this strategy, you need to know how many leads you'll need and where they are in order to maintain a steady flow of clients. When you start out, it's hard to know for sure when there will be lulls in business because it depends on the amount of time spent in prospecting. Priority the most important things first. These things will affect your business the most. Schedule your appointments for the morning when you're planning a schedule for the week. Enthusiastic real estate agents will often neglect to spend time prospecting to meet the new clients. The danger of this is that the business is built off of ongoing relationships. Once you've lost the commission, it may never return. We recommend spending more time prospecting than nurturing warm relationships as a way to maintain client retention and grow your agency. You should set aside time for prospecting in your daily schedule. Fight the distractions of life. Block out your schedule so you can eliminate energy-sucking vampires. Examples of this mentality are: to find the perfect home, have people drive by themselves. The buyer can identify what kind of house they want and quickly pinpoint the properties that are most likely to be a good fit for their needs. People close to you may think that being a real estate agent means you are always available. This thinking can result in an undervaluing of your time because they see you making no money and aren't working. Make sure that you follow a block schedule and plan your posts ahead of time in order to grow within the guidelines of your business plan. Do tasks in blocks of time. If you want to get more done at once, start off your day by taking care of each task separately. Blocks of time make it easier for your real estate agent to schedule their day and also allow you to be more effective in scheduling meetings and prospecting. In this way, blocks are a great way to stay organized and know what you should be doing at any given time. Put in your schedule. The rule is simple. If it is not included in your schedule, it does not exist. With a schedule, you can be ready for anything that arises during your daily activities. With every real estate agent job, there are certain things that must take place. While these events will still take time on the schedule, being able to move them around creates openings in the busy day to complete other tasks as well. There's no time in a real estate agent's day that isn't accounted for. They have a strict schedule that ensures they are staying on beat by maximizing their productivity. Below is a sample schedule for an individual's day as a real estate agent. This can be used as a guideline to show how an ideal day might look. But as a person's work changes, the schedule may change from this general outline. Real estate agents should treat their business and real estate as more than just a job. It needs to be treated like more of a lifestyle. You'll need a balanced home life with your work if you want a successful career. 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Wake up plus gym plus nutrition. Use this time to energize yourself with food and prepare for the day ahead. Eat right, spend time on a task that you have planned, and then use this time to further your preparatory work. 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Morning routine plus get ready. Have a morning routine that will get you into a peak mental state. Make sure the routine includes things like prayer, meditation, visualization, reading audiobooks, gratitude, journaling, and affirmations. Also, take care of your personal responsibilities. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Prep plus review. Spend some time reviewing the market with your assistant. Spend 30 minutes looking at the calendar and all your goals for today. Establishing a productive routine takes serious preparation, so make sure you check your email and respond where needed. 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Appointment setting. The fear of the phone can make you feel too much anxiety to schedule more appointments. It's important to practice overcoming your fear so that you don't lose opportunities for clients. Setting appointments and prospecting are tasks that you don't want to skip. These should be your priority as they keep your business alive. For example, if you are a real estate agent, you must take time to make sure your schedule has an influx of leads, even if it means ignoring some tasks. 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Break. You can use this time before your next task to take a minute of break. You could scroll social media, call someone in your family, or just relax. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. lunch plus prep. Taking your planning sheet and set up your afternoon appointments. A great way to use downtime is by watching TED Talks on your break or when you're eating lunch. This will keep you occupied and make the most of your time. 12 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Appointments plus listing presentations. Use this 3.5-hour block to schedule 3 90-minute appointments or listing presentations. If you're a new agent and don't have 3 daily appointments, use this time for more prospecting and lead generating time. It is important for you to work hard during the day so you can spend time with your loved ones in the evening. 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. daily wrap-up. End the day with a recap of what you've accomplished and what your goals are for tomorrow. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Home plus dinner plus family time. Work-life balance is so important. That's why you need to schedule it in. Live in the moment and enjoy your food with loved ones. Real estate agents should enforce their work hours since this can help people have life balance. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Personal time. Spend the last few hours of your day on what you enjoy, rather than frantically trying to finish more tasks. And 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sleep. Relax to recharge for an exciting day tomorrow. A major issue is that agents often do not have time to generate leads, even though they need more business. This means they have personal and family time interrupted by their clients' requests. The solution is time blocking, meaning that agents must set aside a specific period of time each day for lead generation activities. An agent should avoid wasting time and maximize productivity by using clear start and end times. It is also important to stick to a schedule. The real estate scripts create guidelines for a better experience for both agents and clients. These are the things that some of the top real estate agents do on a daily basis to become successful without burning out. Top producers work hard, but you don't have to. Use productivity hacks to trade hours for minutes and more effectively use your time.
So during a weekday, I typically wake up anywhere from about 5:30. Sometimes I'll sleep in until 6. It's rare, but most of the time it's between 5:30 and 5:45. Now, when I wake up, I do one of two things. I either read, I'm picking up a new book or continuing a book that I have already started reading, or I go directly to the gym, right? So I alternate. It's like read, gym, and I do that at least 5 days a week. On the weekends, I still follow it. The times may vary a little bit, all right? Now, I minimum commit to about an hour and a half or 2 hours every day of reading or getting some kind of knowledge, whether it's an audiobook, YouTube, researching, something like that. Minimum 2 hours every single day, right? So we do that. Typically I'm done between 6:30, 6:45. I come back, I get ready. I'm pretty much ready to go between 6:30, 6:45 to 7:30. I'm getting everything ready. Now currently right now I'm doing everything from my home office, right? Until my new office is done with Keller Williams, at which point I will be in that office, if I'm going to the office that day, by 7:30. 7:30 to 8, it's script practice, role play, getting everything ready. Now from 8 to 12, we're on the horn. We're either making calls, we're door knocking. And here's the key, guys. From that 8 to 12 portion, that prospecting, that was planned the night before. I don't scurry at 8 and try to figure out what I'm gonna do. Everything is already prepared, right? If I'm gonna go door knock, the neighborhood's already picked. If I'm gonna call, I already know who I'm gonna call. 8 to 12, boom, that's decided the night before. That's the key, is the night before is when you prepare, okay? 12 to 1, that's lunch, a break, right? Get your mind off things, take a breather. Right? Now from 12 to 12:30, it's typically what I do. Now from 12:30 to 1, I'll do follow-up calls or return any calls that must be returned, whether it's for business, real estate related or non-real estate related, all right? Now, from 1 to 2 or 1 to 2:30, typically what I'm doing is either YouTube stuff, like online stuff, getting everything ready on that side, and I'm also doing additional role-playing or training with my team, right? Whether that's additional script and role play with them, getting them up to speed on a new system. That's basically what that time is for. 2:30 to 3:15 is preparing for appointments if we have any. If not, it will be additional training. Now from 3:15 to 3:30, that's typically when we're getting back on the phones or at the doors for another 2.5 to 3 hours. So it will end at about 6, and that is the slot from 3:15, 3:30 to 6, maybe 6:30 is either for appointments or additional prospecting, right? Now, that pretty much sums up the day. After that, I usually will go to the gym again. I will read some more, and from like 9 to 10 or 10:30, I'll leave it open just for me to kind of relax and unwind. But at which point I'm still watching something on National Geographic and something educational. Every once in a while, maybe one night a week, maybe two, I'll watch a movie or something that is like a comedy to make me laugh. I love to laugh. So I'll leave that portion of my schedule open to kind of like let my mind go a little bit. But as you can see, the rest of the day, what is it? It's action, 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 action. Now, I want to leave you guys with this. It varies, right? That was pretty much my schedule when I started. Now, in addition to what I'm doing with real estate, I have other obligations, right? I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing online stuff, I'm talking to new people and collaborating and doing podcasts and that kind of stuff. So my schedule will vary a little bit. However, when I started, that was the meat and bones of my schedule. And if you really look at it, compare what I was doing to what you're doing, right? When I was new in real estate, or if you're a salesperson or anybody, 4 hours in the morning and another 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon, evening was set to me taking action to lead generate. If you're running a business, you have to have leads coming in. Whether you're in real estate or not, it doesn't matter. Sales is the name of the game. And how do you get sales? Leads coming in, lead generation, right? That's what my team members are doing, right? I'm still lead generating on a daily basis. And we are on the weekends too. So my question to you is, now that you've seen the schedule, what are you going to implement? Are you lead generating as much as you have to? Right? That's the name of the game in business. Generating new leads that you can sell to, your product, service, whatever it is. So this schedule goes beyond real estate. This is life, man. And yes, everything is scheduled. Oh, you're a robot. Okay, I may be a robot, as you say, but I'm a fucking efficient robot who kicks your ass. Right? Take this schedule and apply it. Guarantee you'll be whooping everybody's ass in whatever industry you're in. The question is, are you going to commit to it? Was I perfect? Am I perfect? No. I don't follow it 100% of the time, but damn it, I follow it most of the time. 80, 90% of the time, I'm fucking rock solid. And my most productive days are when I follow all that.
Get your game face on. The most influential people in the world are early risers. They do some sort of morning routine to set them in motion for a fulfilling day. A morning routine could be to work out, meditate, or read a paper with your coffee. A morning routine can be a foundation for an agent's day, and starting off mindful can help keep them sharp and ready for the tasks ahead. Boomtown will equip you with an up-to-date information on the local market and provide a calendar so that you can see what's happening at a glance. Tom Ferry suggests that instead of talking to people on the phone right off the bat, practice scripts and role-play first. You can take more time out by practicing in the car. Time block your schedule. Stephen Covey says that you shouldn't focus on your schedule and the tasks it contains, but should instead prioritize what those tasks are. If a task is important enough for you to need to do, then you would want to make sure you fit that task into your schedule. It is important to plan ahead and only schedule specific activities during certain hours. This helps to maintain a process because sometimes agents will only set up showings and listing appointments in the afternoon, giving them time to follow up with past clients and prospect. If you have some spare time in between appointments, follow up with clients and cross off items on your to-do list. Schedule breaks. It can be tempting to drink coffee all day, but it's important to take breaks. Spend some time relaxing and taking care of yourself throughout the day so you will be fresh when you come back to work. Taking care of your mental health will benefit your productivity. Segment your lead database. We've talked about Boomtown's prospects and how intelligent they are before. We'll keep talking about them because of their intelligence that is found in automated emails, web pages to give your business a boost, and more. Smart prospecting tips in real estate. Dividing your database into segments and customizing them to your needs will make it much easier to find what you're looking for and remember more of the information when you use it. About $250,000. Boomtown software provides you with an opportunity function that matches leads in your database to specific listings. You have access to a tool called Best Fit Leads, which will bubble up top opportunities to the surface. Check status of transactions. It takes organization to make sure a transaction is running smoothly. It can be difficult to keep track of all the parties involved with a deal that has just been finalized. Boomtown's transaction management integration with Loop makes it possible to monitor ongoing transactions, see what tasks still need to be done, and track future closings. Utilize mobile. With Boomtown, you can have a more productive role outdoors and indoors. The app gives you the ability to generate leads and close deals with prospective buyers. Real estate agents are constantly being pulled in different directions. And if you feel like you're not getting anything done, you're not alone. There are countless things that can interrupt a real estate agent's schedule. As a real estate agent, the unexpected can take up your day and drain your energy. Important tasks like showing homes are just some of the items on your to-do list. Top real estate producers know how difficult it is to stay productive in their career, as they get interrupted every 3 to 11 minutes. In order to counteract this issue, developers have developed top programs that force specific rules to be followed. There is no single right answer to achieve success. Start with creativity. You can always create a little me time for yourself by making an honest effort. Nick Baldwin, COO of Lab Code Agents and real estate agent, says that to succeed in business, you sometimes need your morning to be about work. But with a little intention, you can find time for yourself too. Waking up early each day can be difficult. However, if you try to read a novel when you first wake up, then the rest of the day will go better because the imagination stimulated by that reading will lead to creativity. This is something an agent needs on a daily basis in order to live up to your full potential and be a standout among the competition. Follow the 5-second rule. Shannon Milligan, a Richmond Association of Realtors Award winner for 8 years running, says that her morning routine is the most important hour of her day. She walks for 4 miles every morning, and the first thing she does is lace up her shoes and listens to a motivational book for 15 minutes. She then spends 45 minutes collaborating in Clubhouse. Find inner peace. Lee Adkins is one of the many experts who say that having a morning routine with peace of mind makes them more productive. Do what you love. Ryan Fitzgerald, owner of Raleigh Realty, spends the first part of his day at work managing what he built. He spends time in the mornings on the marketing side, and then afterward continues to find his way to improve it. Ryan starts his day by doing tasks he loves, such as creating websites, making coffee, and talking to people. By using this philosophy, he was able to build Raleigh properties. That's it for this video, core member. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you on the next one.